Hello friends, welcome to the Navodaya Academy. This is our Navodaya Academy and this is for our GPSC RTO class 2 and 3. Dear friends, in our earlier lesson we have started thermodynamics. We have completed some lessons such like types of function, types of property, and friends, we are in the between work transfer and heat transfer by various process. Friends, in this topic we have completed for work transfer and heat transfer for our constant volume process, constant pressure process friends, and we have also derived the equation for our constant temperature process. Now friends, in this lesson we will start our work transfer and heat transfer for adiabatic process. Adiabatic process. Dear friends, what is adiabatic process? A process in which there is transfer of heat is zero. No heat is transferred from system to surrounding, then that process is called as adiabatic process. Now friends, as we know that this is process, so we will apply our first law of thermodynamics for the process. Here we want to derive the equation for work transfer and heat transfer for adiabatic process. So dear friends, we know that our first law of process dq is equal to du plus dw. Here friends, adiabatic process, so there is no transfer of heat, so dq tends to 0 is equal to du. Du is our change in internal energy and we have derived that du is equal to cv dt, so we can write as cv dt. And friends, we already know that our dw is equal to pdv. So friends, now we can write it as cv dt plus r dt friends. This is 0. Dear friends, we know that now we will derive this. Our pdv is equal to cv dt is equal to pdv. Friends, we know that pv is equal to mrt, or friends, if you will take mass is equal to 1 kg, then pv is equal to rt. From this friends, p is equal to rt upon v. So friends, we can write as cv dt plus in p we will write this rt upon v, and this is our dv friends. Now my dear friends, this is equal to 0. We will divide whole equation by temperature, so it becomes 0. cv dt upon t plus r upon dv upon v. Hence this t become cancelled with our divided t and we will reach here. Now friends, we will integrate both sides. So friends, if we will integrate 0, then it become equal to c, and friends, this cv is constant, so it becomes cv ln t plus this is r ln v. Now friends, we will get this equation. Now friends, again we will apply PV is equal to RT here, and in case of T is equal to PV upon R. So we will put it. So C equals to CV ln PV upon R plus R ln V. Dear friends, now we will apply the properties of log. C equals to CV ln PV minus CV ln R plus R ln V. Now friends, this is constant, so this go toward our constant side and this plus become total constant friends. C plus CV ln R equals to CV ln, we will write this separately, CV ln P plus CV ln V plus R ln V. We can write it as this friends. Now I am writing here C plus CV ln R is equal to, friends, this is constant again, and it is CV ln P plus CV ln V plus R ln V. Friends, we know that Cp minus Cv equals to R, and we will apply this here friends. C equals to Cv ln P plus Cv ln V plus R is Cp minus Cv ln V. Now friends, we can write as C is equal to Cv ln P plus Cv ln V, then Cv ln V here plus Cp ln V minus Cv ln V. So friends, this Cv ln V and Cv ln V get cancelled, and we can write it as C equals to Cv ln P plus our Cp ln V. Now friends, we also know that Cp upon Cv is equal to gamma. We know this equation friends. So friends, we will divide this whole equation by Cv. So friends, it becomes C upon Cv equals to here ln P friends plus Cp upon Cv become gamma ln V. Dear friends, this become again constant. C is equal to ln P plus gamma ln V friends. By using the properties of our log, we get ln P, and friends here we will get this gamma comes to in power, so we will get PV gamma. So friends, by using anti-log, we will get that PV gamma is equal to constant. And friends, this is our general equation for our adiabatic process. PV gamma is equal to constant is the general equation for our adiabatic process. For adiabatic process friends, PV gamma is equal to constant. We have derived it here friends. Now friends, this is the all about derivation. Now our main motto is to derive the work transfer and heat transfer for our adiabatic process. So friends, by using our general equation for adiabatic process, we will derive it. Dear friends, as you know that this is adiabatic process, so there is transfer of heat is 0 here. So we can directly write our heat transfer from 1 to 2 is equal to heat transfer from 1 to 2 is equal to 0, because friends it is adiabatic, and in adiabatic there is no transfer of heat. But friends, we know that work done is equal to work integration of P dV friends. And friends, we know that the general equation is P V की power gamma is equal to constant. So P become is equal to C upon V gamma. So friends, we can write as integration of C V our gamma dV. Here C is constant friends, it become outside, and here we will integrate dV upon V gamma. Friends, while integrating this, we write it as V minus gamma dV. And friends, if we will apply our limit here, then it become from 1 to 2 friends, 1 to 2. C friends, we will get V minus gamma plus 1 divided by V minus gamma plus 1 from here our 2 to 1 friends. Now friends, C is equal to PV gamma, PV gamma, and friends this is 1 minus gamma, and friends in bracket we can write it as V minus gamma into V, and friends here limit is already exists friends from 1 to 2. Now friends, this become cancel with each other, and we have find that PV friends here limit is already exist 1 upon 1 minus gamma. Here our limit is from 2 to 1. So friends, from here we will get work done from 1 to 2 is equal to 1 upon 1 minus gamma P2 V2 minus P1 V1. And friends, we will change the sign of this, then work done from 1 to 2 is equal to 1 gamma minus 1, here P1 V1 minus P2 V2. So friends, this is the work done during our adiabatic process. This amount of work we will get during our adiabatic process. Now friends, we can also know that Cp minus Cv is equal to gamma. Dear friends, if we will take Cv as our constant, then friends it become equal to Cp upon Cv become gamma. Friends, it is equal to R. Cp minus Cv is equal to R. So friends, we can write it as Cp minus Cv is equal to R. So Cp upon Cv, friends, it become minus 1 is equal to R. So friends, we can write as Cv is equal to Cv upon R is equal to friends gamma minus 1. And friends, we can write our work done from 1 to 2 as R T1 minus R T2 upon gamma minus 1 by using our PV is equal to MRT friends. P1 V1 is equal to M, R is constant friends, T1. So friends, work done from 1 to 2 is equal to R is constant, and in bracket friends it will T1 minus T2 upon gamma minus 1. Now friends, what happen here? If from this friends Cv is equal to R upon gamma minus 1. So friends, here R upon gamma minus 1 become equals to Cv and friends T1 minus T2. And dear friends, we already know that CvT1 is our internal energy. So friends, work done here is used for work done is equal to change in internal energy in case of our adiabatic process. This is the derivation of how our work done is equal to change in internal energy in case of adiabatic process. And friends, if we want to derive this from our first law of thermodynamics, then we can also derive it by our first law of thermodynamics. We can derive, we know that dq is equal to du plus dw. Friends, here dq is equal to 0. Du means, friends, u2 minus u1 plus dw, and friends, our dw is equals to u1 minus u2. So friends, our work done is equals to change in internal energy in case of adiabatic process. So friends, this is all about our work transfer in case of our adiabatic process. Now friends, we will take one more process, which is polytropic process. This polytropic process is our general process. And friends, general equation for our polytropic process is PV की power n is equal to constant. In adiabatic process, it is PV gamma is equal to constant. And friends, in our polytropic process, instead of our gamma we use n, and n is our polytropic index. So friends, now we will derive equation for work done and heat transfer in case of polytropic process. Dear friends, this is our general equation, PV power n equals to constant. Friends, if we will take n equals to 1, then our equation become PV equals to constant. And friends, PV equals to constant, then by using PV equals to MRT, RT become constant. Here T is equal to constant, friends. And if T is equal to constant, then it is called as isothermal process. Dear friends, here by using our polytropic process, we are deriving the various our adiabatic process, our isothermal process by using our general equation, which is polytropic process. So in case of n is equal to 1, it is our isothermal process. Dear friends, if we will take n is equal to 0, friends, then what happen? P V0 equals to constant. Friends, it become pressure is equal to constant here. And friends, in any process, pressure is constant, then it is called as isobaric process. Now friends, our adiabatic process, PV n equals to constant. For adiabatic process, friends, n become equals to gamma. Gamma is equal to Cp upon Cv, and it is equal to 1.4 for air. So friends, PV gamma equals to constant for our adiabatic process, friends. Dear friends, we can write as PV power n equals to constant as P 1 upon n V C 1 upon n. So friends, our C 1 upon n become also constant C, and P 1 upon n V. Okay. Now friends, we will put n is equal to infinity. Then friends, P become 1 upon infinity V is equal to constant. So friends, this term become 1 into V equals to constant. So we are getting volume is constant. And friends, if any process volume is constant, then it is called as isochoric process. Isochoric process. So friends, from this our polytropic equation, we can derive various equation here. Now friends, we will put graph, or we will describe our various process on our PV diagrams. So friends, this is our pressure and this is our volume axis. Friends, volume is constant. This is our volume is constant, friends. This is our isochoric process. We are taking it. This is our, we are giving it one number. Here volume is constant. So friends, here slope is infinity, friends. Here slope is going to infinity. In case of pressure is equal to constant, friends, then this is our 2-number equation, 2-number line, friends. In case of our pressure is constant, then slope is 0, friends. Here our slope n is equal to 0, then we are getting this line. And dear friends, if our slope is 1, we are getting n is equal to 1, then it become PV is equal to constant. So friends, here n is equal to 1. And friends, this is our adiabatic equation, n is equal to gamma. So friends, this is all about our representation of various process on in our pressure and volume diagram. Now friends, our possible polytropics are in between. Here 1, this is our possible polytropics. Our value of n is greater than 1 but less than gamma, and these are our possible polytropics, which we will find from our this PV diagram. So friends, this is all about our representation. Now friends, we will come to our main point, which is work done and heat transfer in case of polytropic process. Dear friends, what is work done? So friends, work done is similar in our, we have already derived in our adiabatic process, friends. We will get work done in case of adiabatic is P1 V1 minus P2 V2 upon gamma minus 1. So friends, in case of polytropic process, work done from 1 to 2 is equals to P1 V1 minus P2 V2 upon, here we will use, in case of gamma we will use n minus 1. So friends, similarly this is derived from, as we will derive in our adiabatic process. Now friends, how we can derive our heat transfer in case of polytropic process? So friends, now we will derive our heat transfer in case of polytropic process. Friends, we will use our first law of thermodynamics for derivation of our heat transfer in polytropic process. Friends, this is our work done. Friends, we know that this is our process, so we will apply first law of thermodynamics. dq is equal to du plus dw. Dear friends, we want to derive dq. du is equal to cv dt, as we know that. And friends, dw in case of our polytropic process is p1 v1 minus p2 v2 upon n minus 1. Friends, we are deriving here. We know that, friends, Cp minus Cv equals to R. So friends, we want to common Cp here become gamma minus 1 equals to R, and our Cv equals to R upon gamma minus 1. So friends, in case of our Cv, we can write as R upon gamma minus 1. Here dt become same, plus P1 V1 minus P2 V2 upon n minus 1. Now friends, we can use PV is equal to MRT here. We will take mass is equal to 1. So friends, it become PV, P1 V1 is equal to RT1 and P2 V2 equals to RT2, friends. So R gamma minus 1 dt plus P1 V1 equals to, friends, RT1 RT2 n minus 1, friends. Now friends, what we are doing here, we will take here, friends, R dt, and here our this is R dt, friends, and this is our T1 minus T2 is also our change in temperature. So we will take it as constant, friends. R T1 minus T2, it become constant here, friends, and in bracket, friends, we will take constant T2 minus T1 as constant, because this is T2 minus T1, and friends, here 1 upon gamma minus 1 minus 1 upon n minus 1 is remain in the bracket. R T2 minus T1, friends, cross multiplied here, friends, minus gamma plus 1 upon gamma minus 1 into n minus 1. Dear friends, this become cancel here, and friends, we will find T2 minus T1, here it is n minus gamma, and under here we will find gamma minus 1 n minus 1. Now when I am writing here, friends, we have find, dear friends, now we are changing the sign of this R T1 minus T2, friends, we making this inverse, we change the sign of this T1 and T2, and also there is change in the sign of gamma minus n, and we are writing under Sm n minus 1. Dear friends, we are rearranging the equation gamma minus n upon gamma minus 1, and here R T1 minus T2 upon n minus 1. Friends, as we know that we can write this W12 is equal to PV is equal to MRT, so we can write it as R T1 minus T2 n minus 1. So friends, this equation is work done from 1 to 2 in case of our polytropic process, friends. And friends, this gamma minus n upon gamma minus 1 is polytropic fraction. It is called as polytropic fraction, friends. And friends, this is our Q122 heat transfer in case of our polytropic process. This is the equation of our heat transfer in case of polytropic process. It is equal to gamma minus n upon gamma minus 1 into work done from 1 to 2 in case of polytropic process. So friends, here we have completed our both work transfer and heat transfer in case of polytropic process. Now friends, we will move to our next concept, which is enthalpy. Friends, we will here introduce our new property, which is enthalpy. And friends, what is enthalpy? Enthalpy is energy, friends. In case of closed system, there is internal energy, and friends, if our system is open, then energy referred to open system is called as enthalpy. We can define enthalpy as energy is required to create an open system, or we can say that energy referred to open system. Friends, enthalpy is sum of change in internal energy plus surrounding exchange. Friends, in our closed system there is no surrounding exchange, so we have just only taken internal energy in case of our closed system, but our system here is open. So friends, here surrounding exchange is also calculated, or also we have considered. And friends, if we are adding internal energy with our surrounding exchange, then it become equals to enthalpy. So friends, it is U plus PV. And friends, we know that enthalpy is denoted by friends H. Friends, generally H is used to denote our enthalpy. U is equal to CV dt and PV is equal to RT. Friends, so friends, here dt become our R dt. Friends, P dV. So CV plus R dt. Friends, Cp minus Cv equals to R. Friends, and Cp equals to R plus Cv. So R plus Cv is equal to Cp and dt is same. So our enthalpy H is equals to Cp plus, or we can say that H is equal to Cp dt. Here mass is equal to 1 kg, or mass is unity. So friends, we can differentiate our internal energy and enthalpy as internal energy in case of our closed system, and enthalpy referred to open system. U equals to friends Cv dt and H equals to our Cp dt. This is the basic difference between enthalpy and our internal energy. Now friends, we will take some properties of enthalpy. What are the basic properties of enthalpy? Properties of enthalpy. Dear friends, as I already told that this is our property, thermodynamic property. So it is point function. Friends, it is fixed at particular point, it is fixed at particular state. Friends, it is point function, so it is exact differentiation. We can differentiate it as du written as u, dh is written as h2 minus h1. This is exact differentiation, and it is our exact differentiation or point function. So it is an extensive property because it is energy, and all energies are extensive property, depends on the mass. And friends, our specific enthalpy is intensive property. Specific enthalpy means enthalpy per unit mass, and it is become independent of mass, so it is intensive property. So friends, this is all about enthalpy. Now friends, we will move to our next concept, which is steady flow energy equation. Steady flow energy equation. Dear friends, we will discuss about steady flow energy equation now. What is steady flow, friends? In steady flow, there is mass flow rate remains constant. Our mass flow rate is constant in case of steady flow. So friends, here our open system. This is our open system, friends. This is inlet. This is outlet, friends. Here some mass which flow rate as M1 and mass have flow rate at M2 at outlet is flowing from here to there. Friends, it has enthalpy H1, temperature T1, volume V1, velocity is C1, friends. And friends, here our mass M2, velocity C2, temperature friends T2, volume V2, friends, pressure P1, pressure P2, friends here. And friends, its height from datum is Z1 and its height is Z2 from the datum. We are considering here it is our datum, so its height from datum is Z2 and here height from datum is Z1. Dear friends, this is our open system. So for analysis of open system, we have already and always consider our specific or control surface upon which we will concentrate for our study purpose of open system. So this is our control surface. And friends, here we are supplying heat. There is supplying of heat here in case of inlet, and we are getting work at outlet, friends, d tau. Dear friends, as I already tell that steady flow is mass flow rate is constant throughout the process. Any process which has mass flow rate is constant, then it is called a steady flow energy, or energy is flowing from this our system. So friends, to study this, there is some assumption are taken. Assumptions are taken to study our steady flow energy equations. Friends, assumptions, first assumption is there is no change in property with time. Our properties does not change with the time, friends. Our temperature, volume, our velocity at inlet, our datum height, all are fixed at particular time. Friends, only two types of energy interactions. Two types of energy interaction. here heat transfer and work transfer are considered. Two types of energy interaction. First is heat transfer and work transfer are considered. Dear friends, there is no accumulation of mass. No accumulation of mass. Mass is flowing from here to there, as mass at inlet is equal to mass at outlet, friends. No accumulation of mass in our system. And friends, there is only three types of energy are considered: flow energy, kinetic energy and potential energy. Only these three types of energy are considered during steady flow energy equation. Now friends, we will derive steady flow energy equation. As friends, we know that this is our open system. So in case of open system, there is flow of only energy and mass and energy is flowing across the system boundary. So friends, mass is also enter at inlet and goes out. We have taken the assumptions. Now friends, here mass and energy flow across the system. Dear friends, from first law of thermodynamics, energy at inlet equals to energy at outlet. Hence, three types of energy are considered. First is flow energy. Flow energy because it is open system. And friends, flow energy is our mCp dt. So friends, it is our enthalpy here. Consider friends, here enthalpy is get considered. Second is kinetic energy is considered, friends. So kinetic energy is 1/2 m, friends. At inlet, we are taking here for inlet, friends, C1 square, and our potential energy is M1 Z1, M1 G1, and friends, there is transfer of heat at inlet. So friends, our energy interaction is dq upon d tau at inlet. In similar manner, friends, at outlet, friends, here Cp dt become equals to m1 h1. Similarly, at outlet, friends, m2 h2, flow energy is m2 h2. Our kinetic energy is 1/2 m2 c2 square, and similarly potential energy is m2 g2 z2. And friends, we will consider also work done by system at outlet. So friends, by first law of thermodynamics, total energy at inlet is m1 is constant friends, m1 h1 plus here c1 square upon 2 plus g1 z1 friends, g is constant, so it is g, okay. And we are also considering transfer of heat at inlet, dq upon d tau. Friends, this is the energy at inlet. And what is the energy at outlet friends? Mass 2 is taken constant, m2 friends, it become h2 plus c2 square upon 2 plus gz2, and here transfer of work from 1 to 2 friends, dw upon d tau. And friends, from first law of thermodynamics, energy at inlet is equal to energy at outlet. So friends, it is equal to, both are become equal. And friends, this is our steady flow energy equation. This equation is called as steady flow energy equation, in which our mass flow rate remain constant. Now friends, as this is steady flow energy equation, so mass flow rate is constant, so m1 at inlet is equal to mass flow rate m2, and friends, it equals to